In this session, we will see how we can select multiple items in a drop-down menu when you have a need to have multiple options selected. So let us take a blank database. Let us name this as multiple selections. Now it is opening a default table. So let us go to design mode. Here we'll try to create a vendor approval process document. So in that, we'll try to select multiple products, also multiple manufacturing locations. So let us say these are the two optional fields where we'll have multiple selection. So we'll start with a table which will store the product names. Say, let us name this one's table products. This is the name of the table, and then we'll have one field called product name, and then the data type will be short text. So this is a simple table. Let us take this table and then open the table. Let us add a few product names. So I'll select a few parameters required in a cable. Let me say steel tape, steel wire, copper rod, polyester tape, aluminum tape, PVC, PE, XLPE, mica tape. So there are multiple options available here for selection. So let us save this one. So you have table products. So you have multiple products here. Then let us create one more table, which we'll use in the main approval document, the table design. Let us take manufacturing location. So if a supplier has a multiple locations, then we can choose multiple locations or not. We'll see how we do it. So we'll make it as a primary key. Let us save this one. Let us name the table as locations. Okay, I'll save this one. Let us add few locations in this table. Click the table, select the table, add the name, say China is location, India, say USA, Australia, UK, Italy. Let us keep these locations and save it. So you have two tables which we'll use in the main table. The table we'll create now is the vendor approval. So we want to record how a vendor is and who is the vendor approved for a particular product or products supplied. So create, go to table design. So it gives a blank table fields to enter the fields. Let us take a serial number. So let us keep this as R2 number. Say we have the supplier name. So we want to record the supplier name as a data type is short text, and then sub manufacturing location. Now we already have a location table, so we don't need to type. We want to select from the existing table. which requires us to link this field to the table existing table. So how do you link? Go to lookup here in the bottom, go to lookup, and then by default the lookup will have display control text box. So you select this one as combo box. So when you make combo box, it populates a list of fields. Now the second field is showing row source type. So the source type is the table or query. Now in our case table. So go to the row source. What is the source? We have the drop down here, and we want to select the locations because the manufacturing location is the place where product is manufactured. So once we select the location table location, this locations table and this field is linked. Let us go to next field, products. So this is the products of this vendor. Again, the data type is short text. Now we have the products listed here. So we want to link this field to this field, means this field will take the data from here, drop down. So we want to drop down means you go to again, look up here and select combo box. So when you go for combo box, it gives the options to select which table you would want to provide the data. So we want the table products. Now, products is linked to the products table. Let us say you have taken trial. So you can say date of trial of this material. You can select the date, data type, and then vendor approval date. So here also you can take the data type as date. So let us keep these simple fields, and then we keep the primary key as serial number. So there will be no duplication of numbers. So let us save this table and then name this table as supplier approval. Okay. Now, so we have three tables. So this is the table where we enter the data, and these two tables provide the data to this vendor approval. So when you click open, close this one. See here, the first field is supplier name, manufacturing location, and then you have the product name, and then date of trial and vendor approval date. So let us add a vendor called ABC Corporation. And then right now what we see here is the list of the countries or locations. Okay, these locations, you can select one here now. You cannot select multiple countries. Suppose this company has manufacturing at 3 locations. So now this option does not give you how to select the 3 locations. It can only give you one location. Similarly, if you come to products, you have multiple products the supplier is giving. Now this drop-down option gives only, suppose say the supplier makes aluminum tape and polyester tape. So I can only select either aluminum tape or polyester tape. And for the data, this is easy. There's no problem in selection of the date here. Now, suppose we want to make multiple selection. Let us say we want to make 2 countries selection and say 3 product selection. So how can we do that? So let us go to the design view. So go to design view, right mouse click and design view. So we have 2 fields which have the drop down. What is that? Manufacturing location as a drop down. So come again to the manufacturing short text, then go to the bottom options, go to lookup. When you go to lookup, scroll down here. You see an option here, allow multiple values. this option, you make a yes, and then see what change it will have. So let us take allow multiple options. You have the drop down here, go to yes. So what it says, you have changed the manufacturing location lookup column to store multiple values. You see here to store multiple values. You will not be able to undo the changes once you save the table. So you say yes. Again, come to the products. This also we have requirement to select multiple items. So come to again, allow multiple values field and select yes. Again, it will give you same message, say yes. Now you close this table. It is asked to save. Then you open this table. Now you come to the manufacturing location. Now you see here a checkbox. So Australia is already checked. So I would like to select Italy. So you can select Italy. You see the difference here, Australia, Italy. Similarly, products. Suppose you come here, there is a polyester tape, and steel wire, say aluminum tape. Suppose this supplier makes multiple products. Select. So it is showing here now multiple products. Let's take another record, say XYZ Corporation. Now you have the drop down again. Now this time you have straight away option to select. For example, 3 countries, say 3 countries. And then say multiple products. See multiple products comes here. And the date. Say it is 22nd date of trial. And say this is weather pro. So this way you can choose multiple properties or multiple fields, multiple items for any field. Okay. Now, if you want to create a form from this table, generally you enter the data from form. So take create, go to form wizard. Here the drop down, you have all the tables. So select this table which you have vendor approval. So it gives all the fields. So select one by one. So you select supplier name, manufacturing location. So you will require manufacturing location only. It will give you the drop down and you select the product. And then I guess these two are not required. We'll see if it comes or not. And then the dates. Okay, let us go. And you can select the column type form. And the title of the form, you can say supplier approval. Supplier approval. Say finish. Now this is giving a form. Now these records already we have entered the record, it's coming. So let us go now to a fresh record. So in the bottom you have here to move to fresh record. So we select the new record is blank. Let us add a new supplier, say Symphony Materials Limited. Let us name this supplier. And then you see here, you can select multiple manufacturing locations and you can select multiple products which will appear here. So the date, it will pick up from here. So this is how you can select multiple items from a drop-down menu. Thank you very much.